Okay, so it has been a while, like few days that I've made the video, so I wanted to, they now this is the new cuts things that they've started. They had stopped almost from, ever since I started watching almost Jacob's videos since October 2021. But now again they have started these cuts thing, right? So they have stopped this, they're not giving me shooting needle pains now, which they had done from past few months. They had started that was something new that they had started giving me in my abdomen and rectum, and now they have they're not doing that as much, and this is the new thing they've started. So now they just gave me a cut here. Before that they had given me a cut here. See, you can see that two lines, darker lines. This is this cut they just gave me, okay? And this cut has not even healed yet. So these are the cuts, the new, they used to give me, and this is the new that they started. So it's today's Wednesday 11th, okay, January 11th, and it is still like 10 a.m. okay. And I was just, and they just gave me click on the right side of my earbuds. So these are the earbuds that I usually wear, right? So that is the other thing. They always give me, whenever I wear the earbuds, they always give me the one click. And so I was, tell the truth, Yakoob, I was watching this Rapture Will Not Happen. And you know how these people, they hate Jesus Christ. And so yesterday when I was watching the movie, The Wonder, and they showed a girl, and they will start depicting all these names that are similar to me. So they will start showing how, because they have they used to give me all these cuts and revving of the engine with all their hygienic stuff, right? So like I have to wash hands before I like cook or I touch anything. If something falls down, oh, you don't pick up or else we'll do the false security alarm and we will send police to your house. They've done all these things with me, right? So this is like conditioning and programming of me with the hygienic stuff. If even my mother-in-law like touches something without washing her hands, like any food items, and then I go to pick that item, which probably I'm unaware of sometimes, and I have no clue, but then they will start either giving me cuts like this, or just electric shocks, or some insect activities like roaches, or revving of the engine, something, or ambulance siren, something of that sort. So I was just going through all this list here, and suddenly I don't know, I just felt this cut when I was reading some of this. Or it could be that in my previous thing, I think Alma's Jacobs, no, it was, I think, oh yeah, I know what happened. So I had sent a message to my mother, right, about this person, Antichrist. Is this the man Antichrist, right? And my mother replied like, oh, like, because she thinks that he is possessed with soul and he wants to sell his book, and it had nothing to do with that. But like, if anybody in my house says anything against what I try to tell them, or say if I've cooked something and it's not spicy, but say if my mother-in-law says it's spicy, they will start burning my hands for 3 to 4 hours, where I have to put it in ice bath. Same thing they did when I was wearing the golden bangle with diamonds and all. And the first day when I wore for the actual function I had, where I was like, running around making other people like play games, and I was doing all the running about and cleaning and everything I was doing, nothing happened to the bangle. But the very next day we were going to a relative's house. I was just seated in my car, but just because she said that, oh, have you, like, because it comes with like a hook or something to click in place. So it was that kind of bangle. So she's like, did you do it properly? Won't it come off? I'm like, no, but I knew that these people now will make it disappear because she said it. So whenever this people would say something, even my hubby would say something about, say I cook something, and he's not super excited about that, and so now these people want to make issue, then they will just either give electric cut, or they will do, I mean, electric shock, or raving of the bike engine at the same time when I go to say wash the thing, or helicopter thing, whatever, they will have something or the other going on just because my hubby said something. um okay, now they're playing the ad that something is happening to me and I can't control it. Okay, that was just a video that was the advertisement that just started playing here. So this is also the other thing they do in between when I am um, okay, I don't know this started, but I need to stop. Anyway, so yesterday I was watching this movie The Wonder, and the lady, first they are showing a girl who is anointed with the Christ of blood. Okay, then she stops eating for 4 months, so they are like almost mimicking my life, where these people first they program me to not touch here and there, but the moment my in-laws they moved in with me, now they would not wash hands even after touching the trash can, and they will start like touching here and there, anywhere, even in a kitchen and everywhere, right? So these people had no concept of washing the hands, even though I had to tell them so many times. And so this is how the mind, because they've already mind programmed me, and so I've become very observant. And so first these people, because of the mind programming thing, I had to separate in my own house, I had to separate my own kitchen and everything from theirs. And so I had to do my own cooking, where sometimes I would not even eat properly, or initially when all these things started, when they moved with us, I had no clue how do I separate everything for myself. And little by little every day I figured out, and then I started eating right, like but that obviously not to the degree that I used to eat normally when I was just with my husband, like a normal regular eating. That never happened while they were here with us. Well, they are still here, they just went to India for just few months, and they'll be back in February. So first these people do mind programming like that. They were the ones who devoid me of food. Even if, say, in restaurant I eat something, past my hubby's done eating, they will start giving me shooting needle pains in my abdomen or rectum and all that kind of thing. Or they will put like, for example, today morning I prepared special parathas for myself, because I had to use up that particular vegetable that my hubby doesn't eat. So while I was eating, they put the stones in my mouth. Like I said, they started putting stones in my mouth, right? That's a new thing they've started. So they gave me this stone. It's a very small stone granule. They will put it in my mouth. That's a new thing they've started. Then, so yesterday, in that movie, first they show the girl is anointed with the Jesus Christ blood. And then they showed yeah, the one they will start using the name as Nancy. Her name wasn't Nancy, but the word will match with my own words, like it will rhyme with my name. Okay, that is what these people started doing. The username and password that I use for myself, when I got the new device from Spectrum, they put the username, no, they put the password that would match my username. Okay, that's how much they did the synchronizations of everything, just to tell me that, oh yeah, we know, because they are watching, right? And even the name in that movie, there is a committee called the Watch, and who watches the star seeds? These Delta Force, and they are the watchers. Okay, and these Almas Jacob and these Sachin Clive calls themselves watchers. So they are basically the sinners who watch these people and do all this targeting and stuff, this Operation Stargazer, if you know, from the Area 50, from what Dr. Richard Boylan was saying. So yeah, this is the another cut they just gave me, because now they want to make issue about, oh, you don't watch this channel because your mother said that. And you know, my mother said, oh, it's not possible to hack humans. And when she herself is so hacked that the devil immediately goes inside these people and they hack these people, and they cannot see what I'm trying to show them, like what is going on in the world, because now they are making movies, and all there are so many YouTube channels, from American channels to so many American YouTubers are making, you know, explaining all this. Even their own Illuminati people have made the movies in 1980s, like when I wasn't even born. I saw a movie called The End Times or something, where they show how Illuminati will control the bank, and this is how they've controlled my bank and hacked my bank and everything, right? To anything with my name, they will either change my password, or they will not allow me to deposit, you know, well, where they will tell the bank, oh, the country is not listed here, so now you cannot deposit the Indian currency check in this bank, and all this BS. So yeah, this is, so you already saw 3 cuts that they gave me within these 3 days. And not to mention, yesterday while I was watching that movie, whenever the girl was shown, they continuously kept pulling my right eardrum. Okay, right eardrum. It means no, or you know, don't, I don't know. She kept chanting like the Jesus Christ thing, and probably they had problem with that, or I don't know, whatever it was. And then at the end they show like she's almost about to die, and then they are blaming their parents, and it always comes to the chosen one. Oh, you're chosen for this, and you're chosen for that, and yeah, your family had chosen, you know. They were trying to tweak everything, when in reality these people chooses us, you know, for their blood sacrifice and all. In the end, they are showing here that she will be saved, but in a lot of other their Illuminati movies where they show chosen ones, they are not saved. Usually they are sacrificed for Lucifer, and that is what this chosen one is. So these people, they try to tweak everything. They try to, you know, synchronize everything of my life in their Illuminati movies, and you know, they try to like mind program, because we know it was Illuminati movie because they had to put in number 13 in there, or number 33 in there, number 11 there. And I knew it the moment I saw that Jesus Christ has come, and you know, I knew it was Illuminati movie, and how they will show chosen ones and all this beer, you know, they have to show all this. It's Illuminati movie at the end of the day. So yeah, that's so anything. So now, because my mother said this, they gave me this card, because I just opened up to I was playing some other video, but yeah, they had to make issue. You know, they do super interrogation at Dr. Richard Boylan said, and so to do super interrogation, they have to do something, right, related to what my mother said. So now I was thinking that, you know, how I have to open her mind. And so she just made an issue about this, and so I was just scrolling through, and they gave me the cut here, and and this was the other one, best and she has no idea that and that there are so many, like if she would just YouTube, or anybody YouTubes about Antichrist or Book of Revelation, even Dr. Thomas Horn talks about it, Sachin Clive talks about it, Almas Jacob has spoken so many times, and she herself went to India. Her account was frozen, she could not take out the money, and my account in India is frozen. I could not take out the money unless and until we have a proper like identity card that the government has come up with. All these are the part of tactics for what they are trying to do, a mind programming of citizens. That Almas Jacob has already said. Yesterday I was watching his video, and he had said this in his just few months back. There's a video that he said that these governments are mind programming already to the public that they will have to come back to the government to, or follow some orders for their accounts to be open up, and they are preparing all this for their carbon footprint and their social credit system that they want to implicate upon entire world, just as China has the social credit system. So that will give them total control, and it will not only come from the social credit score. They want to make everything electric, because the electric thing, the electric car, the smart lights, you have app, you just turn on the lights, or you tell Echo or somebody that turn on the lights or turn down the room temperature, whatever. So when every single thing is connected with internet, these people, the elites, the government, Illuminati people, will have entire control of the population to turn off the car. Say you're in middle, you're driving, and if you're asked to go back to your home because you've used up certain carbon footprint, and if you won't go back home, they will shut down your car. They messed up with my car too so many times. They messed up with my lights. They messed up with my, like I said, they drained down the battery of these only the right side earbud, okay? Only the right side earbud at a particular time when they want to give me some signals. But the moment if I put it in the charge case and I just take it out, then it will again play for 2 hours, 3 hours, okay? That's not normal. If the battery is drained, one needs to charge the battery for it to play again. But no, it will play without any issues. Then for at least next 2-3 hours it will play. So we know that they are doing it on purpose, either via witchcraft or EMP, electromagnetic pulse. But this is pure witchcraft. This has nothing to do with electromagnetic pulse or But yeah, they had completely stopped all these cuts, and the first phase came from February, March, where they started sexually seducing me, and then came the phase where they stopped sexual seduction for a while. I mean, they were giving me, they still give me, but not as much. It was excessive kind of sexual seducement that they started giving me in February, March, I believe, of 2022. And then from there, they came to shooting needle pains thing when I was I think the very first time came when I went to Canada in October. That is how it started in October. Then they gave me, and now since past few days they've stopped this, and now they've started to give me cuts, because I made the video in where I said they would give me cuts, and they will remove my eyelash. So they do remove my eyelash here and there, but only at a particular time. So even for, like I said, how they put cockroach near my kitchen sink, only when I go to make PB&J in the morning at 5:30 a.m. for my hubby. That is when the cockroaches 5:10 a.m. because that's when I get up, I come, my first thing I do is wash my hand. But that's exactly when the cockroach is there, so I cannot wash my hands over there. And then so I think the fourth or fifth time it happened in the past 2 months, I would say. And just day before yesterday, my hubby had already told me he wants PB&J because he will have no time in the hospital to eat. I asked him if he wants a regular sandwich, and he said no. So I know when he doesn't even get time, or he has like 2-3 minutes of time to eat, he wants something quick. And so he said what he wants. Now I have like, say, sink is here, drying mats are here, and drying rack is on the other side of the sink. Okay, so this is the sink is in middle. Okay, so they say that's the sink, and here is the drying rack. So either the cockroach will be under the wired rack, but it's on above the tray. I have a tray, and then on tray there is a wired rack. So the cockroach will be there in the rack, on the rack. So unless and until it starts crawling up, it will spoil everything, right? And then I'll have to, or it will be in the sink, or there's a tap here, so it will be behind the tap somewhere here, crawling here. Or there'll be, and then from here, or from crawling, it will go to where my drying mats are. There I've got 2 drying mats here, so it will go there. And it happened twice that I had to, my freshly washed drying mats, I had to laundry again, and I had to, the washed utensils, I had to wash it again on, because of the guy, Giral Sosby, FBI guy, who loves to portray cockroaches on his website. Whatever he writes on his website is totally my targeting, he mentions there. So I had already taken up all the utensils the previous night when my hubby already told me what he wants, and I placed it on the my side of the kitchen. I told you how I have, they just gave me a twitch on the left side of the thigh right now as I'm speaking this, and anything on the left side means correct. So I picked up all of that and I placed it on the on my side of the kitchen, so that even if anything crawls, I don't have to wash my utensils again. I can just wash the mats. But yeah, so that is how they would contaminate my everything. When they will make issue about PB&J, they are the ones who will contaminate every single thing that is washed. And yeah, we can fall sick through that. And so sure enough, first I didn't see, when I went there, I didn't see the cockroach. I'm like, okay, that's not normal. But then sure enough, while I was washing hands, right behind the tap, the cockroach came like, oh, peekaboo, I'm here. And then I don't know where it went, because I kept looking for the cockroach right behind that tap and I did not find it. Okay, that means it was a pure witchcraft. They can appear and disappear. They can make it appear and disappear, the cockroaches. And that is exactly what Dr. Pastor Billy Crone said, that they have, the CIA, military, all these people have hired 300 witches. And what are they hiring it for? Obviously to do witchcraft, because they worship Lucifer and Satan. And these people are so blind to all this. These people do not even know. And that is what even Dr. Thomas Horn has explained in his book Zeitgeist 225, that entire Washington DC has the Freemasonic symbols inside the Washington Dome. And what is the Washington Dome? Who does Freemason worship? Lucifer. Who is Lucifer? Satan, the fallen angel, whom the God, Jesus Christ, had, thrown him down. So they worship Lucifer, they worship Satan, and all the Freemasonic symbols inside the Washington Dome, they are the upside down pentagram, or the pentagram that is used to open the portals of this demonic people, of this demonic world. And he said that how the dome is the Isis, is the womb of Isis, and the obelisk, the Washington Monument across that dome, whom people go to, all these tourist people go to see, right? That is the testicle, or of the where the energy of the Osiris will come out and it will go into the president. But for that, they have to have the prostitutes come and do little sexual energy to invoke they do sexual energy thing, whatever, to invoke the energies from the obelisk, that is the Osiris, and that will go into the sitting president. And that pharaoh, the energy of the Osiris will guide the America towards its future. So he explains in his book how entire thing is occultist. It is the occultist America, and that is what they show in their movies, in their cartoons. I just said I uploaded a video where they showed a cartoon that was showing human sacrifice. They are showing witchcraft in their cartoons, in their movies, everywhere. You open up even TV shows or serials on Netflix, anything. There's a freaking sacrifices are showing. Witchcraft is being shown. Black magic is being shown. Even Bollywood is now making, openly making videos on Kala Jadoo is black magic. Illuminati songs, Illuminati water, the bottles. They are coming out with all that. They are not even hiding it anymore. Now they want to tell it is their reign. And they show even on the FIFA World Cup, the mascot is their ghost. Why ghost is a freaking mascot in FIFA World Cup? Almas Jacob just exposed how in the basketball game, the Messi player, he used a voodoo doll. He placed the voodoo doll in the court, in the goal court, and The ball was literally hanging in the air. Nobody was touching it. The ball wasn't falling down. It was just hanging in the air. That is the witchcraft. That is the black magic. These demons, they work, and immediately these demons will go into the body of all these my family members, and they will absolutely start attacking me, without, so they are being hacked when they are trying to prove that no, Yuval Noah Harari is just a BS speaking. No, you all do not need implants, because you are being, when my mother-in-law fell down from bed and she had fracture in Canada, all this was done by the witch, the demonic entities. They can, if they can make me seduce at night or whenever, even when I'm awake, they can seduce me. They can move my hands without my own will. If they can twitch my muscles, if they can move my finger without my will, if they can remove eyelashes after eyelashes, but my eyelashes are full, where is the eyelash coming from? Yesterday I had my hair totally tied up. I mean, not tied up, but I had the hairband where all the hair is behind my ears. How can the hair fall in the sink? Like, it doesn't make sense. How can, even yesterday, like, say for example, they wanted to make an issue about something I was eating, right? They had eyelash on the mat. Okay, eyelash was on the mat. Then there was a raving of the engine, and then at the same time they started giving me a twitch on the right side of my palm. They gave me like twitches. Oh yeah, I know. It was the beans. I told you how they make issues about black beans. Oh, don't cook black beans. So first they used to give me shooting needle pains in my abdomen, and then I had given that to my hubby, like I made bean burritos. So now they wanted to make issue about that. And then when I went to eat the same thing at night, they wanted to make issue about that beans. They all want to make. So first started the ambulance sirens when I took out the beans. Second thing happened was when I went to take that beans and play, and then I did something in between, like I was cutting vegetables. Okay, nothing happened then. After that, when I went to grab the beans and place it in the corning bowl to place it in the microwave, that is when they started giving me twitch in my right side of the palm, like don't use that. And then when I was eating and when I was done eating, I saw eyelash just sitting there. This is how they will mind program me not to eat a particular thing. And that is what I've been telling my parents, everybody, that all these eyelashes, cuts, twitching, every single thing they do it to mind program me. And why me? Because as Moses Darlington said, we are the star seeds, and we are being, all star seeds are targeted because we have some kind of godly thing, which they even keep showing in the Illuminati movies. Like I said yesterday, the Wonder movie, where they showed this girl is totally anointed with the Christ of blood. Okay, and they have told me this many times. Even when I was watching the Da Vinci Code, I told you how at the dialogue where the nun says that you are from the Jesus Christ bloodline. Okay, and that it was 11:30 p.m. I was all alone at my house, and there came the raving of the bike engine. It was so loud, it was so clear that they wanted to make issue about something. They'll have either ambulance siren go. Oh, yesterday, by the way, even the helicopter plane or something, the military plane, something passed by when the movie The Wonder was going on, because I came in the kitchen, but I knew that something they wanted to make issue about the. Sometimes they want to tell me like. I think when the dialogue came, the "you are the chosen one," something like that was coming up, or there was something going on anyway. So they do all these things. That entire helicopter, military, all this had stopped ever since my mother-in-law, father-in-law had moved down with us, in October. But yeah, they started earthquakes. Don't forget all the earthquakes that happened in Colombia. It was part of my targeting. They even do earthquakes. They've done so many street theaters that I have evidences after evidences after evidences that they do street theater, and one would wonder why they are doing so much just to control me for every single thing, because obviously I'm the star seeds whom these cabal is afraid of. As Dr. Richard Boylan said, the star seeds are the ones whom this cabal is afraid of. They want to subdue all the star seeds that are on ground. They want to control us, they want to subdue us, they want to terminate us, and if that doesn't work, then they want to try to win us over to join them. to join this cabal. So basically Illuminati, or sell the soul to Satan or whatever.